What's going on, everyone? Here I'm hiding. I'm making these videos on my other channel. You're not gonna be able to see my videos on my old channel simply because the Google now, they make, with all this fucking security and shit, you have to have all this verification, you have to have your phone. The reason why I don't like YouTube anymore, because, the reason why I don't like Sergey Brin too. Because there's less freedoms now. So now I have to give Google on my phone and everything. So when I change my phone, which what I did recently, I felt like I have to do it. Alright? Now I cannot get into my account because of it. So now I have to be making videos on this account. I don't know how many videos I'm gonna be making, how often I'm gonna be making these videos. But from now on, I'm making these videos on this account. And also because of that, I'm not talking to people, I'm not posting any comments. I'm just like all reserved. But I'm still drinking malt liquor. Being like a real Jew. When I'm in exile, when all these people, for different reasons, trying to take my freedoms away from me, right? I'm still trying to find the time to drink malt liquor. And I just got this one, I never tried it before. This is Ballantine Ale. Shout out to Still Worldwide. False stuff, not really. He told me to shut my channel down, so fuck false stuff. He's a piece of shit. People are trying to make me friends, but really, I'm like, people are stupid, I won't be friends with them. Just watch the video of Life is Overrated 96. He's been talking about that he's anti-natalist and a misanthrope. Well, me, I used to not be anti-natalist because, I always, when I was young, I wanted to have kids. But now I'm kind of skeptical about it because the kid's gonna be like, oh, you need to change, there's something wrong with you. No. If my kid's gonna be telling me that, I won't deal with my kid either. Fuck. Like, I'm happy to be by myself because I have freedoms. So in order, the way for me to have freedoms is to lock myself up in the room and drink malt liquor. Now I'm gonna try. It actually tastes good. It's actually really good malt liquor. It's really good. It has a smooth taste. It's a little bit hoppy. It goes down really easily. I would say this is like one of the best malt liquors I ever tried in my entire life. I probably should have changed my phone because it didn't help nothing. I got also iPhone 13 and I changed my phone number. I was thinking I'm gonna be free, but as a result I can't get to my account now, so I have to be making these videos from this account now, which is like very unpopular. And it's also in my Russian name, and Mr. Matt Fotians used to tell me that I should shut my channel down. He said, oh, I know you're talking shit. I know there's something wrong with you even though you speak Russian. If you cannot fit in, for whatever reason, better off to isolate yourself, not kiss up to people. There is no point in doing that too, because also, why should I kiss up to people whom I don't give a fuck about, with whom I have nothing in common with? They're gonna be like only bullying me for the rest of my life, and I will be getting mad. What's the point? Mr. Matt 40 ounce used to tell me he has beef with me. I don't have no beef with you. I don't care. You know? Mr. Matt 40 ounce, I know now you don't care, but you have to realize that all the beef you used to have with me, it's all in your fucking head. Because I don't care. You cannot accept me because there's something wrong with me. It's your problem, not mine. I don't give a fuck. But if you're gonna tell me to shut up or shut my channel down, then that's a problem. Otherwise, shit. There's something wrong with you. I've been telling you what to do. Not kiss up to society. Try to do your job, search for people who feel sorry for you. So you're gonna say, there's something wrong with him, but he's trying to do something, let him just sit there. That's it. And quite honestly, I was living better like that. Some people say, oh, you need to live with a community. Fuck that. Shit. I used to work hard before, live with a white woman, have a beef with everybody else, but I had my freedoms and I was doing what I want and I was working hard and making money. People were tolerating me because they understood that I don't give a fuck and I'm willing to work. I wish I could live like that. Even if nobody want nothing to do with me. As long as I have fucking money and I have a job and people are tolerating me, that's good. And if they don't, hey. I just have to get myself a fucking gun and shoot some motherfuckers because they take my freedoms away from me, that's all. I'm an American, I have a right to fucking, possess a firearms. And people say, oh, you're a child, you need to change, you shouldn't be like that. Fucking people are stupid. What you gonna change about me? The fact that I cannot work fast? Or the fact that... What? What else? That I cannot work with people? Or I cannot talk to people because I have nothing in common with them? There is SBN Resonate, there is Life is Overrated 96. There are a lot of loners on the internet who don't want to do nothing with nobody. So fucking what? Big deal. I'm not alone. I'm not the only person who cannot fit in this stupid society. So I don't care. Why should I be talking to these fucking gamers? I have no business talking to them. Life is Overrated 96 said that, you know what? I don't have no friends, only interact with maybe one or two people. And I hate people. And I want nothing to do with people. And I want fucking, if I could have a choice to fucking, destroy this fucking planet, and if everyone could be dead, I would be happy. I would absolutely do it. And I'm like, you know what, that's my type of person. Because I'm feeling about the same way as he feels. Like when I watch these videos, like I can completely relate to him. Because, things he's talking about, most of it, not all of it, I don't agree with him on jobs because I'm pro-work and I'm not really anti-natalist, but I'm a misanthrope, you know. I do agree with him that this fucking existence is brutish and fucked up. So, the only thing I don't agree with life is overrated is about jobs. I think that you have to work to be free from people. That's my philosophy. You know, I like to work because to me, I just want to get the money so I can be free from people. Okay? I don't mind working because of it. Life is overrated has different philosophy. Also, I'm against abortion. He is more pro it, but outside of that, most of the things I completely agree with him. So if you're watching these videos, and if you understand where I'm coming from, subscribe to Life is Overrated 96. He's a very smart guy, and I highly recommend. You know, I really like him. Most of the things I agree with him on, so we have similar mentality. We don't agree on everything, but on a lot of things I do agree with him, so... I like to be all by myself. I like my freedoms. You know? I don't care about fitting in. When I was younger, I wanted to have friends. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to have kids. But when people tell me, oh, there's something wrong with you, you shouldn't think like that. You shouldn't act like that. I immediately understood. I want nothing to do with people like that. You know? I immediately understood that it's just not possible to be friends with people who feel that way. It's just not possible. Because all the friendship is gonna be ha ha ha, there's something wrong with you, you need to change, and I will be getting angry at them and thinking of hurting them. You wanna make friends, but you really make enemies. Because there's no way I can be friends with people who feel like that. There's just people fist bumping like yeah, yeah, yeah. Even Silver Worldwide is doing that. I just don't want to do it because everyone else is doing it. Completely fucking stupid people. There are some people at FedEx who are doing the same thing. They're coming to work, everybody starts like like a fucking imbeciles, you know? So, and the guy is like, I'm not doing it. I'm like, I respect that. And he's like, oh, you're treating like Asperger's or whatever the fuck. I'm like, what's the point of it? What's you gonna change by doing it? Or you're gonna make me more sociable by showing everybody there's something wrong with me or whatnot? Like, give me a break. Are you fucking retarded yourself? And there are all these people on my previous channel, Crazy Russian 96, was talking some shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Giving me proposition, I need to work with people. If I would have to work with people early on in my life, that would be a great failure. They would be telling me how to act, and I wouldn't be able to work like this, and then we would be getting angry at each other. I would get fired, and I would get mad. I would hit somebody with something. They would hit me because they're stronger than me. That's why, like, I understood early on in my life that, you know what, I need to go to martial arts, I need to do things, so when people's gonna fuck with me or tell me shit, I don't take shit from people. And some people say you don't take shit from people, that's why you're all by yourself. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to be with all of these fucking idiots. And they say, oh, you're an idiot. It can take advantage of you. I'm like, well, now I know how you think, so I'm gonna make sure you're not gonna get shit from me. Because I'm not here dealing with fucking subhumans who think the wrong things. If you think the wrong things, it means you're a piece of shit. It means you're a mistake. And mistake needs to be corrected. If I have power, I fucking blow your fucking brains out. And I will tell the police that, you know what, he's a subhuman, he's a piece of shit, he shouldn't be here, he was trying to talking to me, so I put a bullet in his mouth. Because he was not to be, he didn't have a right to be born, he was a mistake, and I decided to correct this mistake because I believe that I'm a God, and I have a right to correct the mistakes. And if you not letting me do that or think like that, it means you're anti-American, anti-constitutional, you're anti-freedom of speech, and you're a fucking hateful person because you're taking my freedoms away from me. That's it. That's how I feel. And I don't care if you feel differently. Because you feel differently from the way I feel, it means you're a piece of shit. That's it. Nothing else to talk about. I don't deal with people who think differently. If you feel differently, that's okay. It's America, but I want nothing to do with you. That's it. There's nothing more to it than that. You're taking my freedoms away from me, you're an enemy. You're fucking infidel. I think like this, if you think differently, fuck you. That's it. Cut you off. If I need to get money from you, I'll kiss up to you so I can get the money. Otherwise, you piece of shit, I want nothing to do with you. That's it. That's the way of life. And everyone who thinks different is a piece of shit. Malt liquor. Stupid people. So tired of them. Now I'm gonna have even less freedoms. You know, cause with the Jews, you know, they try, you know, like, which is okay, you know, like, when it comes to Judaism, though, I'm not against it, though. And some people, they have an idea that, you know, all the Jews should love other Jews. And that's good, you know. By itself, it's a good idea. I'm not opposed to that. But here's a couple problems with it. Number one problem. You know, Jesus Christ, his real name was Yeshua, right? And Jewish people hate him. So why do you hate Jesus? So if you hate Jesus, it means you hate the Jews because you hate your brother, right? So why do you hate Jesus Christ? It means that you yourself, you don't like all the Jews. But me personally, the idea that all the Jews should love each other, that's a great idea. As a matter of fact, if you all could get along, that would be great. But I just don't see that being possible. I think that the best you can do is just to be civil to each other and, you know, learn how to get along with each other without hurting each other. But outside of that, I don't see how is it possible for us as a human species to really get along with each other. I just don't see that it's possible, honestly. I just don't think we can do it. Really. I mean, it would be a good thing if we could, but I don't think it's possible, you know? I don't think it's possible. And now I'm sitting here, I'm about to go to yeshiva. In that place, they said people should go there like between ages 18 and 35. And I'm 35, I'm gonna be 36 in December. So I'm like on the edge of that, but I'm gonna be dealing with people who are like 10, 15 years younger than me. I'm gonna see. Maybe I'm gonna learn something. Maybe soon I'll just call, you know, the guy who sent me here. And I say, hey, can you send me back to my mom, to San Francisco? You know? But then in San Francisco we don't have Ballantine Ale. And that's a problem. And in New York we do. In New York we do. and that's a good beer. Like, if you ever gonna, if you like me, if you like malt liquor connoisseur, Ballantine Ale, this is really good. This is like the best malt liquor I ever tried. I would highly recommend. Here in a couple days, I'm probably gonna go to the store and get it again, and I'm gonna see if I can drink it on the street. But I wanna be careful about it because I don't deal with no fucking cops. You know, I like to drink malt liquor, but you know, I don't like problems. You know, and I'm thinking that dealing with the Jews, because you know the problem with the Jewish people too. Why everybody hate Jews? Because Jewish people take our freedoms away from us. You know, that's a major issue. That's even an issue for me personally. You know. That's why, like, I've been making anti-Semitic video myself as being 70.7% Jewish, you know, because I feel like Jewish people are taking our freedoms away from us because they're telling, you know, they get the control of like corporations like YouTube, and then they, you know, shut people down, tell people what to say, what not to say, and that's a violation of freedom of speech. Because okay, if you say something some people don't like, okay, fine. You can do that. But why should you be silenced? Why should you get your videos removed because you express your opinion? Just simply because you're anti-Semitic? Because you say things which all of these higher-ups don't like Sergey Brin and all motherfuckers? So fucking what? That's a violation of freedom of speech. You should have a right to express your opinion. Whether the Jews, the higher-up Jews like it or not, you know? You should have a right to express your opinion. So, if people are shutting you down, that's violation of freedom of speech. You know? And I just cannot stand for it. It doesn't mean that I'm anti-Semitic, but I just don't like the fact how, you know, we see all the censorship and how people shutting other people down. I just fucking hate that shit, you know? I don't like it. I think that people should have a right to express their views. No matter what they think. They should have right, you know. And now I'm seeing how people have less and less rights. And I really don't like it. I feel like they just make you like really, like that shit just makes me really depressed. And that shit makes me like I want to just drink myself till I'm gonna lose my mind, and I just don't give a fuck, you know, like that's like violation of our freedoms. And that's really messed up. You know? I think that we should be free to express ourselves, to be ourselves. You know, so and I've been going to religious Jewish organizations. I've been going there. That's alright, you know, it's not bad. I was actually surprised that a lot of these religious Jews, they actually feel the same way as, you know, Goyim. But what I don't like about them is that they, you know, and they know about it too. They don't care about non-Jews. Me? I don't look at things like that. That's why I don't like some people who say, oh, you Jewish should marry Jewish. There's a guy who gave me a ride. I'm not gonna tell you his name, but he seems like a nice guy. He doesn't like Uber and Lyft. He likes, you know, his own thing because, you know. He gave me a ride. He told me I can give him $40. I gave him 50. And I said, I don't care. I'm gonna give you extra money. He told me his story. He told me he has 2 kids. Both of them, his daughter married non-Jewish Italian man, and his son is a Jewish man dating black woman. Because he understands that Jewish people should have a darker skin. Therefore, Jewish people should marry black in order to look like real Jews. You know? Because Ashkenazi Jews, they're not real Jews. The real Jews are Sephardi Jews, okay? They're the real Jews. Because they look closer to the Jews who used to live in that geographic area than the Jews who are here today. Okay? Let's just be real about it. That's what I believe in. That's why I believe that Jews should marry black. But I think that also Jewish people should marry black people who have Arabic or Jewish in them, because, you know, black people are fucking stupid. They're fucking monkeys. They're over there to work fast, and that's why, you know, they put them on plantation, because they're good slaves. They're genetically predisposed to that. So therefore, if you're a Jewish person, if you want to marry black, you want to make sure that black woman whom you're gonna marry, or black man, should have some Jewish or other Semitic blood. So we'll have something in common. Because by our nature, we as a species, we want to be with people who are close to us. So if you deal with people whom we have nothing in common, of course it's not gonna work. So Jewish people believe that, you know, intermarriage should be straight by the Jewish law. I don't believe that shit. I believe that it should be by commonalities, you know. It doesn't have to be by the law, but people have to have something in common with each other. And I think that the reason why people have something common with each other, because on some level, maybe sometime in the past, they have some kind of genetic similarities with each other. So, if you marry a black woman who is, maybe she can be Christian, she can be like non-Jewish, not knowing anything, but maybe sometime along the line, she had some Jews or other Semites in her bloodline, then that's okay, because she has a little bit genetically similar to you. But if she has nothing, and she was born to pick the cotton, and you were born to learn Torah, then there is nothing there, you know. There's nothing there, if that's the case. So, you know, that's just my take on it. Like, I don't care about halakha, I don't believe, I think it's fucking bullshit. But I believe that people should have some commonalities, so they can stay together. So, because if you like to learn Torah and your partner like to pick the cotton, there's no way you can be together, you know? There's no way. But for that, you don't have to marry Jewish, because if that person has something in common with you, if you can relate to each other, and if you're getting along, hey, you know, shit doesn't have to be like that, you know. That's why I don't subscribe to this Jewish mentality, because I believe that it's not about just that, because also even among the Jews there is a lot of different, you know, ideas. So it has to be just the right person for you. Genetic is a part of it, I believe that, but it doesn't have to be like all the way there, you know. Doesn't have to be all the way there like that. That's what I think. But I'm coming here, I'm about to start studying in yeshiva. Why? Why I want to do that? Because of my rabbi, whom I like and respect. And because also, you know, I just want to learn things. I want to know what, you know, it's all about. And when I'm seeing it, I see that a lot of what our Lord Jesus Christ was all about was very Jewish too. You know? So, and I don't like the fact that Jewish people hate Jesus Christ so much, because I think that he was a great tzaddik, he was a great person. His name was Yeshua, he was a great man, and the Jewish people who decided to kill him, they were just plain wrong, you know, they were fucked up, you know. Because now I'm going to the synagogue and I'm seeing what they're all about, the Hasidic Jews. They're actually similar to Christians in some regards. They really are. They really are. So, truth is the truth. And that's why I don't mind them. That's why I consider them a good people and I don't care. So, it's good to have like people whom you can connect to, good people around you. But we need to restore our freedoms. What's going on in the fucking internet with all this censorship, that's fucked up. And all this fucking, I cannot get back to my account because of my phone, because I changed my phone. That shit is fucked up. It shouldn't be like that. So, it shouldn't be like that. I'm so happy I can lock myself in the room so I can make this video. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to start studying. Today I needed it because I slept like 2 hours on the plane and I need to sleep during the day. I'm tired, and the fact that I'm not gonna be making money, it's fucked up. Because I have a woman, I need to help her out. I wanna live the way I used to live before, not to fucking live in the dorm like I'm living now, And I don't care if it's with my fellow Jews, it's not even the point. I just like to live like a man, not like a fucking, college kid. There's this place, they're hosting a lot of people. I mean, it's nice, you're taking care of people. I went to the room where they want me to go, it's like, smells like shit. Thank God they got me different bed. I'm like, thank you. And I don't care, like back in Russia, I used to sleep like that. I used to sleep with three guys close to this, But I'm just, I just like to live like a fucking human being, It's not that I hate people or anything. I mean, I do hate people. I'm a misanthrope, but it's not even about that. It's more about why should I live in a mess with like fucking 5 other guys and shit and I just like to do my own thing, and people get into my face, telling me you should act this way, all of this shit. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. I don't want to hear that shit. I just want to learn Torah or learn other things, mind my business. I like my freedoms, that's the thing. I don't want to hurt you, you're not my enemy, but if you're here to tell me what to do, how to act, or how to live my life, I want nothing to do with you, okay? That's it. I like to be by myself so I can actually live my life how I want to live, without you spoiling my life for me. That's the thing. I feel like you're taking my freedoms away from me and you spoiling my life. I want to be in the room with fucking smells like, oh my God, like fuck. I'd rather live in a nice place with a woman, where everything looks nice and just be making money and living how I want to live and not following nothing. But still, it's good to know. It's good to go to Jewish school, it's good to go to yeshiva or other places so you know what it's all about. Like I like to learn Hebrew, I like to learn Torah and other things. But when I learn it, I don't want you to tell me that, hey, if you know it, you have to follow it. No, fuck that shit. If I learn it, it means I know it. It means I should be the master of my own destiny. It means I can tweak it and twist it my way. That's it. If I know something, doesn't mean I want to follow it. Because I don't want to be a fucking slave, okay? I don't like the slave mentality. Life is overrated. Props to you. If you in Massachusetts see Ballantine Ale, drink it. This is a very good malt liquor. It's really delicious. This fucking man hate the jobs and works 2 jobs. Fuck. I wish I can work 2 jobs like I used to too. I used to have a job in San Francisco. I left because I want to study Torah. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I don't regret it because I don't believe in regrets. But I just don't want to live like that for a long time because I want to take care of my woman in Columbus. I want her to be happy. I want to make money, not because of her, but also I want to make money because I like making money. I like money, period. I like to see money on my account. I like to help other people with money. That's what I fucking like to do, okay? It gives me happiness. If I make money, I save my money, I give money to my fucking woman to make sure that she lives a good life. That makes me happy, okay? And I hate the fact that I cannot do it right now. So, that's why I want to make money. And I like to make YouTube videos because I want to do what I want. I want to say what I want. And I want other people to know what I'm thinking about things. That's what I like to do. And I don't like the fact that other people are telling me that I shouldn't feel that way and there is something wrong with me. I don't like that shit. You know? That's why I don't like when Jewish people tell me, oh, you need to marry a Jewish woman. What the fuck? I don't want nobody to tell me nothing, okay? It's my fucking business, okay? I'm here to learn things. I'm here to know what it's all about. Everything else should be up to me. I don't like group mentality. I like knowledge. I like freedoms. And I like to be a painter of my own life. Not a societal slave. Who goes to the group and say, hey, this is my group. I'm better than you. I'm a Jew. Christians and Muslims are suck. Oh, I'm Muslim. Jews and Christians sucks. I don't subscribe to that shit. That's all. I don't subscribe to that bullshit. I want to learn things for the sake of learning. And they say, oh, we're gonna get you a nice Jewish woman. Fuck arranged marriage. I'm not against it, but if I already have a woman in Columbus whom I'm cool with, and if I don't want nobody else, why the fuck you forcing it on me? Oh, because she's not Jewish. First of all, she may actually be Jewish. You just don't know it. Maybe her ancestors were Jewish, even though she's Christian from Africa, but... Second of all, it's my fucking business. And third, I don't need that. I want to learn things. I want to know what things are all about. So I can say, you know what? I lived my life. I learned everything. I'm happy about it. You know? But I'm not here to freaking be a societal slave who just goes to the fucking group and say, oh, I need to be Jewish, I need to be proud, I need to follow everything, and I'm not gonna question nothing. Screw that. I don't want to be a societal slave. Life was overrated 96. I fucking love you, guy. So I have my people on the internet. Has been lifestyle as life was overrated 96. Loners, misanthropes. These are my people. I will never hang out with them in real life, but I don't care. I'm not about hanging out. I'm about expressing myself and doing my thing. And if you feel me, that's good. If not, fuck it. You know? That's what freedom is all about. I'm living for myself, not for other people, you know? But right now, people are putting me in a situation where I don't talk to nobody. Because I have to deal with fucking stalkers who always like my comments, who tell me how to be, how to act. Who's telling me you shouldn't be like this. You know, that's why nobody likes paparazzis, nobody likes stalkers, nobody likes fans. Because these people, they're like creepy. And they're like in your face. You know, nobody likes it. Nobody likes people who are in your face. Because these people are made to follow our purpose. Not to be with the crowd. Because once to be with the crowd, it's like everybody says, yeah, 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 yeah. Don't you think it's fucking retarded? If this is what life was all about, just to be with the fucking crowd, screaming, yeah, 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 yeah. And that's like all your life. And if somebody say, fuck you, it becomes your enemy, right? That's what life is all about, right? It's fucking pathetic. This week, I'm going there half of the day. Eating free breakfast. Lunch, I'll be on my own. I need to find a spot where I can drink Ballantine Ale, eat a snack, and make a video. So I can just enjoy myself for the second part of the day. And then hopefully in a couple months, hopefully not fucking 6-8 months, hopefully earlier than that, I will be back like making some money. Because I love to make money. That's like my passion in life. I fucking love money. I want to make money, take care of business, deal with people I like, and live nice. Because now I'm looking the way this Orthodox Jewish people live, and I'm thinking about it. Like, you know what? Don't you know that Africans live nicer than you guys do? They have nicer place, cleaner places, doesn't smell there, everything is clean, everything is nice. And in my opinion, that's a good reason to spend money and work hard. So, shit. I like to live like in a fucking clean place with nice things. But all by myself. Without people. Like, that's like a really nice way to live. For me personally. Have my freedoms. Do what I like to do in life. You know? I wish I have that. That would be great. You know? That would be great. I wish I could live like that. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . I used to live like that, but not anymore. Not to live in the dorm where it smells like shit. I came to this place. I washed fucking dishes. I ate free food. I washed dishes. And of course, this is like a religious place, so you have to like, meat and meat kind of mix together. But now they told me about it, and they have, all this goyim coming in. They're actually like South Americans, It seems like a nice people over here, speak Spanish, just like life was over 896. So, Hispanics, and seems like a nice people, personally. And they know all about it more than I do, which is a good thing. Of course, they have to. But me personally, even though I'm a Jew, it's not my job, but I used to be a dishwasher. I like to wash dishes clean, I don't like the fact that, they don't have this thing, where they can put the dishes on so you can air dry. I think they should buy it. And they don't even have it in this place. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I understand it has to be separate for meat and milk, but shit. But, I came here, I washed the dishes, I ate, I took care of business. And I'm feeling like, you know what? I wish I could clean this place up a little better. When I used to live with my woman, it was super clean. Okay? It was nice. It was a lot of expensive, nice things. She was OCD. Everything was clean. You go to the fucking restroom. You have to wipe everything with disinfectant wipe. Everything was like top notch. And here I am. I wish I could live like I used to live fucking 3 years ago again. Fuck. Hey, I wish this Hasidic Jews could live like that, That would be great. I was thinking, like, a lot of times it's like all these people, they are so wrapped up in their own way of life. And I feel like a lot of times it's good to get out of it, to see what's around you, to see maybe you can learn something from other people, what you're lacking, So you can develop yourself, you can see different way of life, maybe pick up something good from it. So, not to be wrapped up in your own way, kind of get out there. It's freedom. But everything is a contradiction, like as Ben Lifestyle said. Like, we like freedom, but we cannot connect to something which is not like us. So it's like, you just have to find that right spot where, you can develop yourself, you can be open enough to deal with different people, but at the same time, you have to understand that, there is so much you can put up with. You just cannot be with people whom you have nothing in common. So it's good to learn, but you have to understand that you can only be yourself. But nobody else defined me but myself. And my woman told me, I shouldn't be going here, studying. And I'm like, I still did it. It's an experience. I don't regret it because I don't believe in regrets. Regrets are stupid. But I just hope that soon enough I'll be back again making money, having normal relationship with people, not dealing with all this fucking clownship, being free to express myself, living my life the way I want to live it, and being free. That's what I want. And then I can cruise the rest of my life and chill. And I don't want to be brainwashed by nothing. And I wish I would facilitate the conversation between, let's say, my woman and all these Hasidic Jews, so they will talk to her and to see what she's all about and her point of view and all of that. That would be great, you know? Because I'm all about like open-minded people, you know, the people who just understand things, you know? Not just going by the fucking law or whatnot. Which is okay, you know, like I said. I respect all this religion. I'm a Jew myself, like you all know, but you have to... I believe in freedoms, you know, that's what I believe in. And I don't want to live life of like... But hopefully, you know, it's gonna be all good. Hopefully it's gonna be all good. Swell, swell, swell. Fucking delicious. Maybe in a couple days I'm gonna try to see how much time it's gonna take me just like to chug it down as fast as I can. I'm gonna try to do that. This time I failed, but hopefully this video is gonna get me a little bit more views. I'm gonna do it slower. Next time I'll try to do Ballantine Ale faster, without much talk. Have this week to chill. At least like half of the day, so that's what I'm gonna use it on. Ballantine Ale. That's gonna be my, you know. Drink Ballantine Ale. This is like very delicious malt liquor. It's very good. Highly recommend. So if you come to New York, and if you malt liquor kind of sort like me, definitely get yourself Ballantine Ale, 40 ounce. You're not gonna regret it, it's really good. On this note, I'm done. Thanks for watching. Peace.